Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So, Paul Pierce thinks Jaylen Brown might want to leave the Celtics to be the guy, the number one option. And it's understandable. Not everybody is built to be Robin or wants to be Robin or want to play Robin for that matter. And maybe Jaylen Brown just want to be the guy of his own team. Hence, James Harden. Hence, Tracy McGrady. Hence, Kyrie Irving. Some players just want to see what's out there for themselves, and they want to be that guy to lead their team. And Jaylen Brown might be in that mindset. I'm tired of being in Jason Tatum's shadow. Yeah, we'll make a great tandem, but I want to be the man on my own team. I want to lead my own team, and I respect it. Once again, not everybody want to play Robin. Some people want to be Batman, and not everybody has the talent to be Batman. But you still want to find out, can I be Batman? Of course, if Jaylen Brown had his own team, his average is going to go up. His numbers are going to go up because the ball is going to be more in his hand. He gets to dictate the games more, and it's understandable. I mean, that doesn't mean being the guy is going to work out. Because as you can see, Tracy McGrady was with Vince Carter. They could have possibly won a championship. Who knows what could have happened. But he decided, I wanted to be the man. I want to be the number one option. And so he left that situation. Kyrie Irving got tired of LeBron, being in LeBron's shadow. The organization promised him it was his team. Then LeBron made his surprise return, and that all went up the smoke. Then, he got tired of that situation, living in LeBron's shadow. So he went out on his own in attempts to being the man of his own team, the Batman, and that didn't work out. More so, James Harden, OKC didn't want to pay him, which they should have. So he went to Houston and became the man for multiple years, multiple seasons, won MVPs, scoring titles. So at times it works out. Majority of times when a player leaves his team as a second guy, the Robin, even if he has Batman potentials and he goes elsewhere, history have shown you that at times it works out. So you never know. Jaylen Brown might leave Boston. Who knows? That's all up in the air. And if he does, who knows? It might work out a la James Harden, Tracy McGrady. It might work out. You never know what could happen. So this is what Paul Pierce had to say regarding Jaylen Brown possibly leaving Boston to be the man of his own team. Maybe Jaylen wants the opportunity to be the guy, Pierce said. We've seen this for years as guys have left teams. Just think about it. James Harden. James Harden wouldn't be James Harden if he didn't leave OKC. Tracy McGrady wouldn't have turned into T-Mac if he didn't leave Toronto. You never know. Maybe that's on Jaylen's mind, or maybe he'll stay. There's a lot of factors that go into a mindset of a player of his caliber because he knows he's a premier player in this league. Maybe he wants the opportunity to see if he can be the guy. Who knows? So that's what Paul Pierce had to say. And I mean, that could certainly be the case. Maybe he's tired of being in Jason Tatum's shadow. Not saying he hates playing with Tatum, but, that itch like, yo, I know I can be the guy. I know I'm just as good as Tatum, but as long as I'm in Boston, I'll never get to show that I can be that number one option. I can be the guy. So it's probably weighing on his mind like, yo, I want to be the number one option. Who knows? And I respect it. I would rather him stay in Boston because they got a great thing going. But if he decides he want to go elsewhere to be the guy, I could respect it. I know a lot of players might not see Jaylen Brown or think of him as possibly being the best player in the league, but you need opportunities. When opportunities presents itself, you never know. You never know how great a player is or could be because the opportunities ain't there. Yes, he's a star and he's averaging almost 27 points per game. And, we know he's a legit star, but his ceiling could be higher. But when you have another guy who's number one, who's the number one option on the team, that is going to hinder how far you could go, basically. I'm not saying he should leave Tatum, but I'm saying you never know. Maybe he has a potential to be better than Tatum, but you just never know. Would I recommend him to leave Boston? No, they got a great thing going. They got a great core, a great 1-2 punch. There's nothing wrong with being Robin. I mean, on the Boston team, he's not sacrificing too much as far as being Robin. He's still getting his minutes. He's getting his numbers, so he's not really losing much. If he decides he want to go into the Wild to see what's out there, I'm all for it. I respect it. Hey, do what's best for you. If Jaylen Brown does make an All-NBA team this season, then the Celtics would have a better chance at keeping him because he would be eligible to sign a 4-year Supermax extension with the Celtics. So if he makes an All-NBA team, that would be real beneficial to him and to the Celtics as far as them giving him a Supermax and keeping him. Because I'm sure they don't want to lose him, but we're going to find out what happened this summer. It's going to be crazy. So Jaylen Brown could possibly get a Supermax that's worth around $280 million if he makes an All-NBA team this season. If he could make an All-NBA team this season, they could keep him, give him the extension, and pay him his money. But if not, it's up in the air. If he's going to stay, resign, or if he's going to go elsewhere in hopes of being the man, basically. If Brown doesn't make the All-NBA this season, the Celtics could only offer him $165 million. And if that's the case, it would be best for him to just hit the open market, become an unrestricted free agent, and see what's out there. You know, that would be in his best interest. Become a unrestricted free agent, hit the open market, and see what he could get. That's his best option. If he don't make the All-NBA team, they can't pay him the big contract, which means he could gamble on himself. In 2024, he could become an unrestricted free agent, hit the open market, and see what's out there for him. So that would be his best option. But if he makes the All-NBA team, the Celtics could pay him almost $300 million for 4 years. And who's going to turn that down? So we're going to see what happened with the Jaylen Brown situation. Will he remain a Boston Celtics in the future? That's yet to be seen. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.